we have a map with some locations. Not everybody's probably going to fit into the whole scheme. We're going to look to see where the vent wells are, and this will add, if we have to put other vent wells in, and this will tell us if the vents are working when we start to flare off. Let's see. And like I said, our whole process of putting these in right now will take about 3 or 4 days. My time frame to start this is Tuesday, and a couple of days depending on the weather. To move this meeting along, Lisa and myself will be here after the meeting's over. We can address any question that you may have about geoprobe or groundwater sampling in the geoprobe or grouting when the project is over, anything like that. So thank y'all, and Lisa and I will be here after the meeting to answer any of your questions. Thank you.
Okay. We have a map now of geoprobe locations that were done earlier, and the map that I saw only included the Dugas and Bluff property. I understand there was some done on Trish.
There was. What I do want to say is that one can actually go away because he's about to present the new one. All of those holes were grouted in. There was in advance of doing real geoprobes, as he's indicating here. So as they do the new geoprobes, as well as the observation point, we're going to update the map with those. The ones that were done previously were grouted in, and yes, the two on the Trick property, Latch and Longs, were given, but it never made it to the map.
So are you telling us that the information that you got from geoprobes prior to them starting, you didn't get any information that was usable?
No, I think it gave them information on what was usable to actually put together, implement a plan that they're presenting now to have those observation points.
Well, what was the point of the geoprobes when we did it? What were you looking for?
I think they were looking for the presence of gas.
And that was just preliminary, and we didn't plan on, the first group didn't plan on leaving it permanently. We plan on leaving out permanently until this event's over so that we can go back and monitor as we go forward this process until we figure everything out. So ours is a more long-term plan get the results, get this thing under control.
Right, the top stratum, that upper 100 feet, we were looking to probe in there and see if there was gas in that upper area. Don was out there with the folks from Protect. I think he gave us useful information that's helping to guide this investigation that's being done by Shaw. It showed that there was some gas, roughly around 48 feet on that Dugas Long property. They set a well, put a pressure gauge on it, got a little bit of pressure on it, but it kind of, the pressure died after a short period of time. Correct, Don?
So you guys had to cap it? Is that what happened? Y'all were going to try to get it out?
No, we capped it and tried to get the pressure to see how sustainable it was.
Okay, so that was not supposed to be a bidding process right there?
I mean, if we'd have hit enough gas, we'd have vented it, but the amount of gas that was encountered there wasn't sufficient to make a vent point. And then we had another well that we put in where we were attempting to get a vent well in, and that well encountered, in the Mississippi River alluvial aquifer, encountered more pressure, and so we, because of safety concerns, we grouted that one in. And that's exactly one of the locations that they're about to talk about with the vent well program that Shaw is going to be putting in.
I also want to make it clear that the geoprobe are not vent wells. It's only 3/4 inch where we can monitor what's going on with the vent wells. The 3/4 inch is just for us to get water samples and to take with FID readings and see what the concentration is there. The vent well could be a bigger case, a steel case, up to maybe 14-inch steel casing. This is only 3/4. This is just to see what's the reaction of when they turn the vent well into the flare. What's going to happen to this gas? Is it going to dissipate? Is it going to stay? We need more wells. This is just like a pilot test right now to see what's going on. These geoprobes will not be used to vent gas in the yard or in your house or your driveway or anything. When you see the vent wells, it'll be a bigger well, a lot more equipment, crane, hammer, and everything else. Yes, sir.
You said you're going down to a depth of 50 feet.
Yes, sir.
What understanding is the geoprobe can go a lot deeper than that.
Jim, all we're trying to do is evaluate the first